are here, Map 3 Esports World Cup, Call of Duty Warzone. A lot of action underway.
Here we go, all of our players dropping out of the plane, and well, yes, of course, there's early encounters, and there's a lot of team fights.
Orange is already dead. Wait,
marking one, Cloud9 in trouble, everyone falling.
Where's
and I
Breadman?
believe it's Bread trying to get out of dodge, actually hit a zip to get out. It was almost a full team wipe. Cloud9 immediately in trouble, and so
where
is
would you guys land if you played in this?
Breadman decided that he wants to play afterwards. He hits his water tower, of course he does. He decides to make his way over, play that anchor role, essentially provide all that outlook that we saw him drop yesterday. On board then with the Australians representing Navi. These three have been cooked in the first two games, and it's again a case of you had those two games. This Group C's setups lineups come in. Can you cook them before they warm up?
This might be the
Bro,
only
those
team,
headsets
by
they're
the way,
using are
thus
nice
far
as
in the
hell.
competition. They're top of the leaderboard. I think they're top 3. It's because of placement. They were top 5 back-to-back games in the first 2. Let's see if they can repeat that success. Even with impressive performances leading
World Series,
up to the
our
World Cup, some people looked at Navi as still that dark horse, underdog, maybe underhorse. Who knows? This Navi squad is here to play. They're here to slay. Here we go. Omit looking for some early encounters.
This is game 3 right now. We're watching, man. Game 3,
leaderboard,
game
but
3.
being punished for it. That's what happens. It's Rebirth, it's Resurgence, and it's the very beginning of this map.
Team Destroy, the second top team currently in Group A, but finding trouble with another new squads coming in. Oh, man, that's the Puerto Rican side. Tommy picking up
Biffle
Intex. That's
in
better
this
news for
lobby.
Alula. The Des touched on that quite a bit. They've got a lot to do here. This is their last 2 chances through this afternoon. Destroy's back in, however, does have himself a kill, considering the whole prison side safety play here as he starts to try and assess where the rest of the players are around him. Matt is going to find up Stukex, and all the noise here early on. You can see a lot of players concerned, but we haven't lost any teams yet. Teams adjusting and figuring out things on the fly.
It's all about that anchor. And speaking of anchor, falling in the kill feed, Nate Dogg out of here. Team Destroy a little bit in trouble without their anchor. Got to slow their roll. They rely on their kills early, and right now, not able to get a ton as we swap back to AB. Now, this team, you might see Prodigy 0 kills, 500 damage. Be like, how many kills do they have? They have a 3
the caffeine pills are crazy.
Squad, so they've already like the equivalent of a full team. And
you know that caffeine pills can like fucking make you road rage?
road rage, really?
2 down
like road rage, bro. I stopped taking them because they piss. Like I get really pissed on them really easily.
Linex all by himself on low ground. He's making
I don't know how it works, bro, but it's like a thing. I get so fucking mad on them.
Coming in because Limax is now stuck between a rock and a hard place. That gunfight goes on for so long, and it ends up being Limax's demise. Levi will be the last player alive. We're back on board with another Alula member. That will be Lennon. Wow. Bullets using the smoke to try and provide some coverage. And honestly, I like this play. Check away, slip underneath. Not a lot of players like to play around here. Cloud9 looking to reset from earlier errors of the team that are applying the pressure.
Yeah, Cloud9 has been in a blender this whole map. Welcome to Resurgence, my friends. You've been waiting in the wings for a while, and first map not going your way, but looking to try to take back Fred. I know they're in trouble. They could get a full team wipe. Cloud9 is your first team eliminated. There was a chance at stabilization, but MWIII continues to prove the win condition. See you later, Cloud9. You better have a better map too. You are just getting started. You are at the bottom of the leaderboard.
If we want to talk about one of the sides that was really performing in the opening games, it was going to be the Syndicate and Intex here trying to provide cover. Lennon's going to get shut down trying to push on through and provide support.
That's a good ass crossfire they had right there.
Completely obliterated from Alula. We're just seeing the kind of work that's coming out there from the SGP Syndicate, setting up those crossfires, providing cover where required.
That's really
beautiful stuff from them yet again.
It was just too late for Alula. They're going for third party, and it was like 5-6 seconds too late. I don't know if that was maybe the call or maybe they just wanted that position. You can see Tom's playing anchor way off on that far right-hand side. This is where they drop Bio, right? All the way to the top of the map. This is where he's going to be hanging out the entire time. And it's worse to get his teammates back. And maybe he told them to run in and go get her.
Getting down the gulag's the worst.
I don't know. You just feel so heavy. Work for him. Alula's got to change their strategy. Reminder, folks, Group A still playing. They only have 2 more maps today in our group stages. You've got to get some points.
Oh, Methods is frying, yo.
Methods on 5.
Yeah, and what a story this is. This is a man who used to compete in Warzone, was always a part of space from Trio, whoever decided to retire, take up an offer to coach the Miami Heretics over in the CDL, but has now bounced back this competition. Teams back up with Cams and Darga, and will be picking up 5 kills nice and early. Back in with Team Destroy there. Nate Dogg will find one.
Aydan
Trio here just looking to push on through Factory, but they will have company from Twisted Minds. Aydan will be top floor Knight, trying to provide some sort of support from the mid ground. But the one thing is here, you're 2v3, you got to be very cautious about where your angle is.
Yeah, only 2 kills in total for this trio, so they're going to play it slow here. They know the kills will come. We talked to this team. They said, look, we're going to go for kills. We're going to play for those early aggressive moments when we can, but it's all about the high percentage gunfights. And frankly, Shifty and Biffle love the 2v3s. This team gonna slow their roll. They've got their anchor. Let's get our teammate back, and then we make our push. That's the name of the game. As we switch to our Puerto Rican squad, Team MWIII, an NA-based org, picked up this Puerto Rican trio. And frankly, these are the underdogs we're looking for. These were the bubbles Shift was talking about. They're right on that middle average during solos. Let's see what they can do here.
No, you're completely right, but again, surprise is the story of the day. New Icon said Group B is the group of death for who? Certainly not us, and certainly not what we expected. The mid trying to repeat that.
What up? This shit is wicked work.
High ground. He's going to be able to give out a lot of information. I'm going to assume that he will try and play anchor from here and let his teammates run loose. But right now, with the circle beginning to close here on 2, a lot of squads are going to be pushed in up from various areas, such as living quarters, from the bottom side of factory, and even potentially Tommy from bioweapons, as these boys start to get squeezed out a little bit tighter.
Yeah, this is not the same Twisted Mind squad that we saw in the last couple maps. This is not the squad flying at every opponent they can get their hands on. There's still plenty of time on this Resurgence timer, but they do not want to give up this position. They don't feel like they're in an advantageous spot to push a fight, but they hear footsteps. They hear somebody down below. It's Destroyed trying to make a play by himself. Here comes backup. It's Destroyed. Tries to play slide. Plays it fairly well. Aydan able to grab the knock. Somehow doesn't get shot as he gets stuck coming back through the window. I thought for sure he'd get traded out there, but Nate Dogg just didn't have an angle way off onto this other side. Oh, Aydan, frankly, it feels lucky to me that Aydan doesn't get cut down there.
He's anchoring in the boat, I think.
The region's starting to build up, by the way. We have Team Zixt in the region, as well as Team Destroy, and then we've also got arriving players from BSL who like to play around the region. We've seen what they can do throughout this tournament. Doggy, going to use the Interrogate here on StuKex, try and find his 2 teammates. Don't have the information he requires potentially, because the players just landed above and will actually back on off. And I think that's the right play. Your team has just been interrogated, you get the hell out of Dodge.
And unfortunately, I believe MWIII was just fully eliminated. Their entire team, I think, out of here as well. So we were hyping them up, we were excited for them. But frustratingly, one of our home teams eliminated.
Wait,
see
who
you
is
later.
that?
We'll see you in the next map.
It's like Team something. I forgot their name.
The other way. Who knows? But Bagel, a team that's won on 0. Living up to his namesake.
Absolutely. Won't like to watch that one, but you can see the question from Pocket earlier on. But one of the things I will say, 2 teams out at this point, Cloud9 and Ziggs, they're both squads coming into this. So clearly just a little bit ice, slow starts. We expect more from both of them. On board with someone who we weren't sure what to expect. And it is going to be MWIII who picks up his 7th, absolutely cooking early on. And we spoke about what these early kills can do for a team. They just can let you play positions late on and put you in the ultimate position to take out a map.
Yeah, the Heretics org here, this Spanish team, one to watch out for. Dream was talking about them early. Here's Method's look here, swinging back for, what is this, a 2-piece? Come on, this is a replay, by the way. Looking back over and over again, racking up kill after kill after kill. Make it 5, make it 6. He's on 7 now, by the way. Method 6, a terror on the map here this time around for map number 3.
Absolutely loved to watch that Reign of Terror back, I won't lie. But someone who will be in a very difficult spot right now is going to be BSL, because although they are off towards the factory here, a position that they like, they're going to be pushed in by this next zone, and they've got a lot of players sat up around headquarters that could look out over them, and Team Destroyer not far away. Yeah, not as much of a kill lead as before, but reminder, Nate Dogg is their anchor, okay? So seeing him on 2, sometimes those anchors are able to pick up several kills, especially from distance. It's kind of the name of the game in Resurgence. Watch out for that timer. It begins to move. The circle, 33 seconds. You'll see the new timer pop, and that's the timer for Resurgence to end, all right? That timer closing the circle will be 60 seconds on the clock when this circle begins to move. Watch out, because if you die right at 61 seconds, see ya. Head back to the lobby. Team Aydan here just taking control. Bro, look, there's 3 stacking here. Bro, this would have been free fucking money, bro. Let the dust settle, check out the lay of the land. Honestly, if Rodrigo had repeat that window, that shit hurts. BSL Mojo 1337. BSL are going to push out on one of the only remaining players of Team Al-Ula, who continue to be in trouble. One of the players actually hits the water tower, but it feels like desperation. They are in a blender, continuing to struggle in this. Yeah, take a look at that mini-map, the top left-hand corner of your screen. 14, that's BSL. They're trying to find out. Ooh, and they find Linen. Drops. I don't think it's a full team wipe. Not yet. Somebody just barely flies in the nick of time. Yeah. So incredibly close.
everyone hunting for
Team
full team
DSL,
wipes. We are down
work.
to 9 teams, by the way. Vision out of here, Crimson Squad out of here, C9 out of here, Twisted Minds out of here, by the way. Fully eliminated on this map. This is getting dicey.
Taking a quick look, by the way, at next zone. A lot of teams got to make rotation towards it, but it is a lot of open ground, Goj. And if you've got yourself control, center control, like Heretics do, or you've got yourself rooftop prison, you have a lookout over so many teams they're going to be trying to play on through.
Yeah.
And Elo Lam is one of the players up here at the top. But as this Puerto Rican side begins to assess where everyone might be coming from, you've got to be wary of Team Aydan below. Will they make a play for the roof? Elo, by the way, was on 9 kills. That is a terrific performance thus far, and we are starting to tick towards the end.
Decks are pushing AB. I haven't really seen much AB with him.
Closed. You lose your life, you got to get bought back. No more coming back
Sage
for
is
free,
over there with
my
that team,
friend.
right?
Juki's falling in the kill feed from, who is it? Elo, Team MWIII on top on high ground. Team MWIII on top on kills currently. We're into the final 9 teams. Our multiplayer starts, by the way, at 8. This next one, incredibly crucial for that 1.2x and counting multiplier, depending on how far you can make it.
Bro,
the zone continuing to shrink. It's about to get real mixy real quick on this next rotation.
It's even more mixy when Liam gets knocked by a mortar, I believe, and then the rest of the team take a whole lot of damage as well. And what's that's going to tell to Prodigy, oh, where's an Oki? Come back for this, because there are players where you drop that mortar, they absolutely fly at it. Prodigy sends a C4 in, does get damage, rings out bullets, hip fire, and will clean that up. And Bagel and Co.'s late rotation will be their undoing for Team MWIII, who continue to look good here. Had a great day in the solos.
Some of these Warzone kids playing crazy sensitivities,
welcome to group stages.
OT,
I like it. This team looking very strong right now, but they got to take down Ultimate High. Destroy team fully
on a brand new controller.
6-6.
My controller's one in.
By Rodrigo, Maddie, Zun. Rodrigo, Maddie,
like, bro, dude, it doesn't. I think AJ plays on 2020.
And apparently that's the case, especially in map number 3. They make a play underground in zone.
What do you run?
And they bide their time.
I run 6-6.
For the multipliers, top 5 now.
Swear, 6-6 is like
Doggy gets caught unaware. Didn't hear the footsteps.
Doggy's done.
Takes trouble. It's about to be untimely demise for this Donkey squad.
Yeah, the Syndicate, they've done well thus far, but this will be their undoing. Zund here with 9. A ridiculous performance thus far. Gonna back on off as the Bunker Buster comes in. Gas will likely deny aerial.
Look at where Intex is at. Holy shit.
Intex just trying to hold his door. He is relatively by himself. But look at that zone pull. I was about to talk about how Navi had a wonderful position in next zone, but as it pulls the entire opposite direction, it's going to send so many teams on the rotation.
And Navi falls. Finally, I believe they're Team 8. You see it, Limax getting fully eliminated. Oki's on 10, by the way. Our top teams going into the final 5 have a crazy amount of eliminations.
Is Intex
this
still
will
alive?
certainly mix up our leaderboard. This is a wild performance from a ton of our squads. 18, 17, 13 kills from these teams. An unreasonable amount of eliminations. And they're being paid for it in kind with the multiplier. Into the final 4, we've got a 1.4x currently, 1.7 is second. You gotta get there and you gotta cut down some teams in the process. Intex all alone likely will fall here. Who gets the kill? It is the MWIII team.
Bro,
this
Intex
is Prodigy. Who's there to hold him on the rotation though? It's
he almost slammed him. Fuck.
Going huge. Top 3 still alive. An opportunity to make history for the Spanish squad.
And Marty will be the only thing that can deny them, but Marty actually finds Cams, and Marty has the overlook onto Method Sick as well. Gets the damage in, only has the pistol to play with. Methods has to push this. Methods is out of here. What a performance there to see things out in a squad yet again, Goes. We talk about a team that we never saw this coming from. Absolutely massive, and the amount of kills they were rocking up throughout that is huge. Must have been pushing up towards 20 by the end.
I don't want to watch the
Welcome to the global stage. Welcome to the Esports World Cup, Team Aydan. Latin America is showing out today. I believe they ended that game with 19 eliminations and holding.
Blast, why this guy trolling?
Way?
Yeah, I'm telling him, let's just play rank, like a game in between. He don't want to feel that, and that's why.
Gotta get that 19-year-old in check, man.
That's what I'm saying.